You know, as told by Amanda, listen to my flow. You know, come in and watch my show. Hit subscribe so the channel can grow. As told by Amanda, hello. Me will tell you everything where you need to know. Hey, come in and watch my show. Hit subscribe so the channel can grow. As told by Amanda, hello. Me will tell you everything where you need to know. Hey, come in and watch my show. Come in and shaman. Welcome guys, welcome to another episode here where we talk about life in Jamaica as told by your girl Amanda. Welcome. So you saw the title, we're just gonna get straight into it. But before we do, I'd like to say thank you so much for all the new subscribers, for everyone who have subscribed, and for those who have sent me messages. Thank you so much. The outpouring love is real. Also, I'd like to say a huge shout out to the following persons for their continuous support of my channel: Life with SK, the Powell family, Den Cutie, and Tina Hayes. Thank you so much guys for the outpouring love. Trust me, the love is real. I love you guys. Alright, so let's get straight into it. So you saw the title. The title is, guys, as you know, my partner is always in the back. Always in the back. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. He's the one that makes these videos possible. He does the logistics. He does the setup, the backdrop, everything. That's him. Thank you, boo. Right, so as you guys saw the title, these are the top 20 Jamaican must-watch films. And I must tell you guys that not all 20 I have watched, but I'm definitely gonna watch them. To come up with these collections, I've asked persons around for films that they have seen. It was a good show and everything, and I got these together and put it just together for you guys, so you guys can binge watch on some Jamaican films. Mind you, some of these films were filmed in Jamaica, while some were filmed overseas with real Jamaicans living abroad. These films that I have here, it's basically about Jamaica in its entirety. So these films talk about struggles, personality, ambitions, music, sense of humor of Jamaica. It also talks about the stereotypes and of course the negative aspects of Jamaican. But trust me, they are good films to watch. So please, without no further ado, please watch these trailers that I have put together for you and a summary of these Jamaican films, and be sure to check them out.
I'm looking for work. I can do anything, anything.
You can't stay here, because I can't help you.
Ivanhoe Martin, Jimmy Cliff, arrives in Kingston, Jamaica, looking for work, and after some initial struggles, he lands a recording contract as a reggae singer. He records his first song, The Harder They Come, but after a bitter dispute with a manipulative producer named Bob Charlton, soon finds himself resorting to petty crime in order to pay his bills.
What's the meaning of this, sir?
I mean, you get $20 for the record.
$20, sir? That don't sound right.
He deals marijuana, kills some abusive cops, and earns local folk hero status. Meanwhile, his record is topping the charts. Making it in the music business in Kingston, Jamaica is hard, and nobody knows it better than regularly unemployed drummer Horsemouth, also known as Leroy Wallace. Although talented, he earns little for his music and is obliged to try hustling vinyl records on the side.
Dreadlocks get clipping up, dreadlocks get clipping up.
It's a lousy gig, but Horsemouth takes his lumps amiably until some brash members of the local mafia stole his motorbike. Determined to get it back, he and his friends concoct a daring scheme.
Dangerous. I'm like a stepping razor. Don't you watch my size? I'm dangerous.
The story of Blue, a young man of Jamaican descent living in Brixton in 1980. As he hangs out with his friends, fronts a dub sound system, loses his job, struggles with family problems, and has his friendships tested by racism.
Hey Dred, smile man, you on TV.
This film captures the trials and tribulations of young black youths in troubled London in the early 80s.
No man, is where you think you are. Trench down.
Is a 1982 action-adventure film directed by Dickie Jobson. It tells the story of a Jamaican fisherman whose solitude is shattered when he rescues two Americans from the wreckage of a plane crash. The fisherman, called Countryman, is hurled into a political plot by the dangerous Colonel Sinclair. Countryman uses his knowledge of the terrain and his innate combat skills to survive and protect his new friends from being caught by Sinclair. This film explores Jamaican culture. At the end of the film, it is described as a tribute to the musical legend Bob Marley, whose music is often played throughout the film. The film was the first from Island Records' new film division. The film was shot in Jamaica and featured a reggae soundtrack performed by Lee Scratch Perry, Bob Marley and the Wailers, Steel Pulse, Toots and the Maytals, and Rico Rodriguez. It was written by Jobson and produced by Island Records founder Chris Blackwell and has become a cult classic.
Dreadlocks. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Police Chief Xavier Quinn, also known as Denzel Washington, investigates the gruesome murder of Donald Pater, one of the wealthiest residents on a Caribbean island. He was found decapitated in his jacuzzi.
You have a license for that?
Somebody call the police!
Although the local political establishment, especially crooked Governor Chalk, also known as Norman Beaton, insists that small-time thief Mobby, also known as Robert Townsend, is responsible, Xavier has his doubts. This view is complicated by the police chief's personal history with Mobby. The men have been friends since their childhood.
You ain't seen nothing like the mighty Quinn.
Aloysius, idiomatic, gossamer, impracticable.
The story of a village madman, Aloysius, who has the amazing ability to talk to anything, including trees, cows, and cricket balls, portrayed from a Jamaican perspective with an acute eye for the authentic dialect of the land. Aloysius meets Inga, a German nymphomaniac who uses her cherry power to simply capture his heart.
Me finish.
You are a lunatic!
A Jamaican bobsleigh team fights many odds, including a reluctant coach, to compete in the 1988 Winter Olympics. They train in harsh and sunny climates for a sport that chills them to their bones.
The key elements for a successful sled team are a steady driver and 3 strong runners to push off down the ice. Ice!
Despite them never having seen snow, these 4 Jamaican bobsleighers still dream of competing in the Winter Olympics. With the help of a disgraced former champion, desperate to redeem himself, the Jamaicans set out to become worthy of Olympic selection and go all out for glory.
The rhythm! Feel the rhyme! Get on up! It's bobsled time! Hooray! Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man. Oh.
If I clash, I come for clash. When I'm back.
So you just bounce around the world taking pictures?
I look through this lens to see what.
An explosive, sun-drenched, rum-soaked thriller, hard-edged and erotic, and as full of suspenseful intrigue as the best film noir. Clash tells the story of a world-weary photographer who falls into the clutches of a beautiful dance hall girl and a world of crime, deceit, and murder.
Knows your woman, but I don't trust her.
Respect is due and talk is cheap.
Marcia, also called Audrey Reed, has a tough life in Kingston, Jamaica, where she's the sole provider for her teenage daughter, Tanya, also known as Mark Danvers.
You made me into a whore, Mama. Tanya, who can you say something like that, you ungrateful child?
One more month.
Her business as a street vendor is threatened by thug priests, also called Pauline Stone Mary, and Marcia makes matters worse when she accepts money from Larry, also known as Paul Campbell, who has eyes for her daughter.
In a world where the code is tougher than tough, walk and live, dark and bumbuckler dead.
Marcia devises a plan that involves entering a dance contest in disguise, winning the top prize, and putting both men against each other. Third World Cup is a 1999 Jamaican action crime film directed by Chris Brown and starring Paul Campbell. It was produced by Chris Blackwell of Island Jamaica Films. It became the highest grossing Jamaican film. After his partner is gunned down by local criminals, undercover policeman Capone, Paul Campbell, is reassigned to crime-infested Kingston, Jamaica.
We run things don't run we. Police!
With his new partner, Floyd Winston Bell, Capone is tasked with patrolling the streets of his hometown, Dongle. On his first day there, Capone infiltrates an arms trafficking ring with ties to the local Latter-day Saints Church of Christ. A shootout ensues, and Capone kills 3 smugglers. While pursuing several leads, he reunites with his childhood friends, particularly producer Ratty, Mark Danvers, and old flame Rita, Audrey Reed. Unbeknownst to Capone, Ratty is involved in the arms trafficking.
Testify to police, no!
You never used to question me. Third world cop. Not nice. Pay the price.
Government! Man a bad man!
Otters is a 2002 Jamaican crime film about 2 young men who participate in organized crime in Kingston, Jamaica and Miami, Florida.
Yo, spread the word. Top shutters are back.
2 young men, Biggs and Wayne, grew up together in the tough, dangerous streets of Waterhouse, Kingston, where they robbed a soda truck and shoot the truck driver while they were still children.
Look who's back. Rascal. Playtime is over.
Robbery money is used to purchase visas to go to the United States, where they continued their criminal activities, hustling on the streets of Miami. 20 years later, Biggs is then deported to Jamaica, where Wayne and Mad Max, Paul Campbell, was also deported. Have continued their surge in crime, they begin to extort money from business people.
Shutters.
We here to take this over.
This child is not going to make it.
You don't want me to repeat my speech on the use of non-FDA approved drugs and disastrous career consequences.
It's a chance I'll have to take.
Dr. Alice Dodson, Jennifer Gray, is fired from a hospital due to her involvement in the death of a patient. With few options, she decides to take a job as a nurse in Jamaica, caring for Wesley Claiborne, Daniel Leprane, a young man apparently suffering from encephalitis. Alice falls in love with Wesley, but she fears that she and Wesley are the targets of a voodoo cult.
My brother, he thinks someone is messing with his mind.
It's a sickness of the soul.
It's voodoo, Jamaican version. But don't worry, it only works if you believe it does.
This $20,000 for Jesus.
I'm sorry, Daddy, but I can't do it.
Sean Paul and Sasha, come sing for them, baby.
One Love is a 2003 Jamaican film starring Kimani Marley and Shireen Anderson. It was written by Trevor D. Rohn and directed by Rick Elgood and Don Letts. It is the story about a young Rasta musician falls in love with the gospel-singing daughter of a Pentecostal preacher, meeting her as they both sign up for a music contest in which the winner will get $20,000 and a record deal.
Singing, Rastaman, what you talking about? Speak of the devil!
Things start to get out of control.
When they started to fall in love, her father forbids her from seeing him because he wants her to marry a church member. They face overcoming the preacher's disapproval as well as battling a corrupt record producer.
Soon come, you have to see it. Don't miss out. It's wicked.
So you want to go for it?
Yeah, you know, do some music thing.
Julius, a young man who has his eyes set on becoming a famous DJ like Bob Marley, is desperate for a chance to go to LA and further his music career. Julius agrees to become a drug mule for Jamaican crime lord Crown and his henchman Gargan in exchange for a passport and a visa.
My youth, me have my gun behind me. See anything come round.
Once in LA and trying to go straight, Julius is still struggling and accepts a job as a hitman for the drug lord Biggs. Before long, he finds himself immersed in a world and crime is caught up in a war between the Jamaican gangs and the LA gangs without any hope of escape.
Anything where me can do, no man else can do it. If me say your criminal record that disappear, it a disappear. You hear that? Hello, sir. Take them.
Alright, go on carefully now.
Glory to Gloriana is a 2006 Jamaican movie about the trials and tribulations of one woman, hotelier Glory Eugene Carol Minto. The inspirational movie is based on the first half of her autobiography, Glory to Gloriana.
You're giving my hard-earned money to another woman!
I call the shots round here. Milton run things. You not take it back.
No!
Well, take this.
The movie is directed by little-known local director Tony Jenkins and produced by Salt Oil Green Production, Inc. Tells the story of how one woman, despite many setbacks and sacrifices, is able to overcome her modest upbringing and life circumstances through hard work, determination, and ambition.
Give it to me.
Is that what it look like?
Explain you and the maid having sex in the shit.
In the backdrop of the lushness of Jamaican's foliage and its beautiful streams and waterfalls is a story of hard work, debt, adultery, domestic violence, and love triangles.
Chico Bay! Hotel Gloriana! Yes, it must be.
You graduated from college 9 months ago. You're 22 years of age. What exactly you plan to do with your life?
This cultural cinematic gem is considered one of the best Jamaican movies since Shutters and The Harder They Come. When Symbol, Mikhail Fax, and his friends, Job Steve McAlvin, Toby, Sean Cummins, and Rupert Narada Campbell link up with the son's son, No Hard Grant, an incorrigible bad boy who believes that choice is an illusion and that the gun is the only thing that can matter.
We are going to do this in about you, with or without you, you understand? So either you roll with it or you go on your ways right now.
They find themselves dealing with more drama than they are actually willing to take on.
Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding.
When he is dumped by his girlfriend, Max goes on a cruise alone. Upon his arrival in Jamaica, things go from bad to worse when all his stuff is stolen and the cruise ship leaves without him.
Welcome to Jamaica. Thank you.
Wagwan.
Wagwan, man.
After docking in Jamaica, a series of misfortunes sees him traveling across the country, where he meets several characters, including musicians and a mystic Rastaman.
Walking to Kingston.
Are you mad, man?
No.
Then it's a dangerous. Then it's a Kingston City.
Better Must Come is a Jamaican drama set in the late 1970s and inspired by actual events. A Kingston community leader and single father gets caught up in a politically motivated gang war while falling hopelessly in love with a girl from a rival faction.
No. You need to do something about it.
The Harder They Come, Third World Cop, and the filmmakers behind Better Must Come have used the vibrant energy and tense conflict that has characterized Jamaican society and political relationships as the basis for revealing a stirring, dramatic plot.
It is election year and the ghetto is at war.
Ghetto teenager Derek longs to be a professional boxer and represent Jamaica at the Olympics. But the gym that will make him a contender is in the opposing garrison community, which means he has to risk his life in order to follow his dream.
Boxing. As a matter of fact, I don't want to hear anything at all about no fighting, period. But what if national team, Olympics?
Get Alive explores the hypocrisy of Jamaican politics as power-crazy dons manipulate MPs and kills just about anyone who refuses to obey them.
Your father. Cause why? We is Jesus and them is the devil. And if Jesus Christ want crucify, bow yeah, God have to ask me permission.
I just got a letter from a lawyer in Jamaica about Dad's real estate there.
Yes, my brother bought that land years ago. Why? What's happened?
This romantic drama has been hailed as a breath of fresh air as it deviates from the popular violent drug-themed Jamaican movies and positively portrays the island with a variety of picturesque scenes. Destiny chronicles the story of Lisa Paulin, played by lead actress Carrie-Anne Sang, as she journeys to find herself following the death of her parents and a tumultuous breakup with her boyfriend Michael, who is played by Lyndon Ford.
Is this the lawyer's office? The time I got pregnant, I was only sleeping with your father.
A trip to Jamaica to sell land acquired through inheritance leads to so much more, as Lisa not only uncovers truths about her family's past, but also finds herself while falling in love.
Yeah, okay, Lisa, thanks. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Dirty Prince, who that?
I'm a passenger.
Who that? Hello? How which drunk for this?
I want what's due to me, so give it to me. And me alone I control me destiny.
Alright. Wow. They are some really great Jamaican films. Did y'all saw Get Alive? Did y'all saw The Harder They Come with Jimmy Cliff? Like, listen, you guys need to tune in, and this is not only for our internationals, this is not only for our Jamaican migrants, but these are also for our Jamaicans here, because I know you guys have not seen all 20 films. You guys need to go and check them out. Thank you so much, guys. stay tuned for another video. It's gonna come. And as you saw, this video was different from my last two. It was more of a voiceover. We'll have more videos like this to come as well. Always remember, as I told you, tell your friend and man, share. Jamaicans, share with those overseas. Internationals, share with those overseas with you as well. And Jamaicans, you may also share with the Jamaican community here. Like, subscribe, share. And you know me can't end the video without my liquor dog, not true? So let's go. Asto by Amanda. Listen to my flow. You know, come in and watch my show. Hit subscribe so the channel can grow. Asto by Amanda, hello. Me will tell you everything where you need to know. And come in and watch my show. Hit subscribe so the channel can grow. Also by Amanda, hello. Me will tell you everything where you need to know. And come in and watch my show. Come in and watch my show. Come in and watch my show. Hit subscribe so the channel can grow. Also by Amanda, hello. Me will tell you everything where you need to know. And come in and watch my show. Come in and bye guys.